So there's some huge news reports about Jose Mourinho possibly coming back to Real Madrid. That is a big thing. It's a big deal. Now, the reason why this is even a conversation is Arbeloa. It looks like he's not gonna stay. Now, let me give you my take on Arbeloa. I think he should stay. He has done a good job. And I think this is a moment where we have to trust in the process. Rome wasn't built in a day. And I think, yes, we have to just trust in the process. He is a decent manager. He managed to get some good results out of the team. And the Bayern match was quite competitive. Yes, Bayern were better. They deserved the victory. But it was quite competitive. You can't even lie about it. There's many things he also does so good. Like bringing up academy players. Not being afraid to use them in big matches. And then, another thing I can say is, he hasn't gotten a transfer window. He has not managed to bring players in. So, when you brought him in, you couldn't have expected he's gonna just flip the situation around. But he has not managed to flip the situation around. And I think he is a good option to stay. I think he should stay. I want him to stay. He has done good things at the club. It's just, he hasn't managed to get the most important results. And also, we've lost some matches and drew matches we shouldn't have in La Liga. So that is things we can take into account. But do I want him to leave? I'm gonna say no. Now let's talk about the special one. Jose Mourinho, we know him well. He was coaching Real Madrid from 2011, I believe. Or I believe it was from 2010 straight to 2013. And he didn't win a Champions League, but he managed to win trophies. He won a Copa del Rey, he won a La Liga, and he did the most with what he had at Real Madrid. He had star names, he had Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Kaká. He actually had a lot. Let's be honest, he had a lot. He had a lot of star names. But look at the signings he brought in that were not well known. They weren't the best players, but became so exceptional when he came into the club. Mesut Ozil, he wasn't a big name. He became a big name. Angel Di Maria wasn't a big name, became a big name because of Jose Mourinho. Then there's more Sammy Guerrero. And there was a lot of flop signings from him, let's be honest. Michael Essien. There's a lot of them. Let's be honest, there was a lot of them. But when it comes to talent and his eye for talent, he has it. He has that eye for talent. We know this based on his past, not even just at Real Madrid, at Chelsea. I feel like at Chelsea, not even just Chelsea, I think Porto's a big one. This guy wasn't afraid to bring up youngsters. He wasn't afraid to start them. He brought up so many good players in Chelsea. Oscar. And there's more. There's many more I can bring up. Obi Mikel is also another one. Didier Drogba. There's so many. His eye for talent is quite good. Now the thing is, of course, I can just reference all the things he used to do. I can say, oh, look how good he used to be. Now the thing is, people say he's washed up. Because this is 2026 now. It's not 2013. This is washed up because he failed at Manchester United, at Tottenham. Then there was Fenerbahce, Benfica, Roma. Well, actually, let me scratch out Benfica. Let me scratch that out. That was stupid for me to say. He's coaching Benfica in this current moment. He beat Real Madrid with this Benfica team. And let's talk about his football. Can I give you a quick backstory? In 2021, when Zinedine Zidane left, people were saying the same thing about Ancelotti. They said he's washed up because of his time at Everton. They said he's washed. Why are we bringing in a washed up coach? And then what did he do? He took some things out of his back pocket and he revived this team. Truly, we were on a downfall. Ancelotti came in and revived this team. Believe it or not, say whatever you want. He had players who were out of their prime. Players who came in as a free at 30 years of age. He had Vinny Jr. was underperforming. Many players were underperforming. There was players like Hazard who was falling off. Isco was falling off. Marcelo was falling off. Ancelotti came in, changed everything. The vibes in the team was better. The football was better. We were dominating. So, when it comes to people saying a coach is washed up, I don't see it. I don't understand how a coach can lose his football knowledge. And also, let's go deeper into Ancelotti. When Benzema left, it's a big piece in the team. One of the big reasons we won the Champions League under Ancelotti. When Benzema left, he had to change the entire formation. He went to go back into his old back pocket of AC Milan when he put Bellingham in the central attacking midfield, playing in the Kaká position. So when people say Jose is washed up, he's not washed up. His ideas is still there. He still has an eye for talent. Let's look at him for Benfica. Let's look at the football they play. They press. They don't press heavily. They do press selectively. And they lean heavy on counterattacks. That broke Real Madrid apart. Real Madrid is a team known for counterattacks. Jose came in, made Benfica destroy Real Madrid from counterattacks. Now with Real Madrid knowing how to play on counterattacks, that is important because if Mourinho's doing it with Benfica, Let me see what he's gonna do with Real Madrid. So I would say, give Jose Mourinho the keys. I don't think he's washed up. I think he's still a good coach. And he's also a coach that thrives on chaos. Like, we know this. Him in the media speaks a lot of crazy stuff. And he ruffles feathers, he creates enemies. He even created enemies with the Real Madrid fans when he was criticizing Vinny and all this stuff. So he's one that's not afraid to speak up. He's not afraid to defend his team. And when I say create chaos, he's also not afraid to create chaos on the pitch. He will play a deep block, park the bus. He will do it if it's necessary. He's so good at adapting during matches. If it calls for a time when you have to defend, he will take the entire attack off to defend. When it comes to those type of moments where Benfica beat Real Madrid, he sent the goalkeeper to go up the field, a huge risk, and he took it, and they scored, and they made it through to the knockout stage. So no, Mourinho is not washed up, and I think he would do a good job with Real Madrid. Argulas in the team, he reminds me of Ozil. Ozil was great under Jose. I think Jose would do good with Bellingham. Mbappe and Vinny, you know, two star players, two players who both think they're Cristiano Ronaldo. That's gonna be quite a tough one. And I think Jose has it in him to bench players, but he also knows how to navigate around their egos. We know with Cristiano Ronaldo, he had an ego. Jose still moved around it. It's as simple as that. I think Jose is an experienced coach. Overall, I would say he's a perfect replacement. And let me show you this list of coaches who Real Madrid is looking at. Let's look deep into this. I don't think a lot of them are good options. I don't think Zidane is a good option. Don't think Pochettino is a good option. Jurgen Klopp is someone who I don't truly trust to coach Real Madrid. Didier Deschamps is also someone who I don't trust, because it just gives me the vibes of Lopetegui. I can't lie to you. A lot of these managers here I just don't trust. I do, however, trust two coaches, Arbeloa and Jose. If you're keeping Arbeloa, good. He knows the team in this current moment. I believe he will adapt in the next season, bring in the right players, loan academy players, or even promote them into the starting 11. Arbeloa, I think he should stay. I want him to stay. But if you want to bring Jose Mourinho back, I will not even argue. And who knows, he could do what he couldn't do in his previous stint at Real Madrid, which is win a Champions League. And then it looks like there are going to be some massive sales in Real Madrid. Frank Garcia looks like he's gonna leave. Gonzalo Garcia looks like he's gonna leave. David Alaba is confirmed to leave. Ceballos is confirmed to leave. I think there's gonna be a clean out of the bench players. I don't think there's gonna be a clean out of the starting players. Danny Carvajal is probably gonna leave. Rudiger, I don't think he's gonna leave yet. Maybe next year. Mendy, I think, will stay. I think it's gonna be a clean out. It's gonna be interesting. And now I overall say I don't think they're gonna get rid of Camavinga. I think he's gonna stay. Maybe he'll leave, you never know. But I just don't see it. I think he stays. Vinny Jr. is staying. Mbappe is staying. The players who we want to leave are not gonna leave. It looks like they're just gonna focus on the bench players. Raul Asensio is also one of them. He might also leave the club. But either way, that is my thoughts. Tell me in the comment section what you guys think. I know you guys are gonna have some interesting things to say, but if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.